Hey guys, it's me, Legalt the Hurricane. It's been a few months since I've last talked to you guys. If you notice, I have a microphone. My mic's going out. I'm getting a new computer over the break. I get done with classes tomorrow, or no, Friday. So I'll have more time to be around you guys and actually interact with you, which I've not been doing recently. And I want to be more prolific with you guys. That's not the correct word to use. Wow. As like I've noticed a lot now recently that I'm not interacting as much as I should, as I used to, as I used to with you guys. And I want to change that because it's getting to winter time, and one thing with winter is depression. And I want to start something, and I want it to snowball into every admin on the Fire Emblem community, and even as far as Carl Sherburne, if we even want to get him on it, because he has a great anti-suicide program running, and I think it's close to like 100,000 strong right now, which is awesome. Like if it, when I find it, because I haven't been able to find it, I'll link it in my about. It's golden. Please support like anti-bullying and anti-depression stuff. But anyway, it's getting to winter, and one thing associated with winter in the northern hemisphere, I know a few of you are in Australia, but it's gonna start getting extremely dark soon. Like for us, it gets dark at about 5, gets light at about 6-ish. So an 11-hour window, which isn't that bad, but still. I just want to talk to you guys, and I want to tell you guys something, since I haven't really talked to you all in a long time. Winter is full of depression. It's lack of light, it being dark. The season, especially with Christmas, everyone's, having this romantic, like loving Christmas, and sometimes you just feel like you're not good enough, or there's no one out there for you. And I want you to stop thinking that, because there's always someone there for you. Like even though I cannot be directly a part of your life, I'm here for you. All right? And same thing with New Year's. It's like New Year's, this new celebration to start something new. And I've usually looked at it like I'm alone, I'm single. There's something wrong with that, like I'm not happy, but I am, But I've started thinking about this past year at college, and just winter in general, and like what it's done with me, what I've allowed it to do, and I want to share with you guys a story. My sophomore year, I started dating this girl. She was a music kid, so we were close, because theater and music kids, like fire and ice, but we're pretty cool. I think everyone's pretty cool. Anyway, we dated, and I broke up with her because I didn't want to cheat. I felt like if we stayed together, I would still have feelings for this girl that I'd crushed on for a couple years before I met her. So I felt like that was majorly unfair, to be with someone but mentally not be there. So we broke up. It was really rough for both of us. And within 3 weeks of us breaking up, we were in a show together. So I had to spend the next 3 months with her. And every day it just got worse and worse. Like it was horrible seeing her, because she's having fun with her friends down in the pit, in the orchestra area, having fun with my friends up on stage. And every now and then we would make eye contact, and it would just be horrible. We would both like get this like sad puppy dog look in our eyes, and like that. I want to cry, but I can't because I'm in public. We all know those feelings, right? And we started hanging out every day after that, because I don't drive. She lives by me, so she would take me home. We would talk about our relationships, because she was seeing other guys, and I was still hung up about her. And actually, one thing that I remember is in February, a couple weeks before the show was over, we were in my driveway, and she got out of her car, which she hadn't done in months because we weren't dating. And usually when she did, it was because, she wanted like a hug or to talk to you more or just something, because there's something on her mind. And I could be completely making this up, but this is what I see it as because this is what I wanted it to be. So we get out of the car and she's leaning against her car, and we start talking, and after a few minutes, I start going in for the kiss. And right as our lips are about to touch, now this is the sad part, my stepdad comes down the end of the lane, starts honking like, "Oh, hey, Christoph, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, you ruined my chances with getting back together with my ex." And so we didn't get back together, and it majorly bummed me out for a long time. But it's totally fine because we're best friends now. Well, not best friends, but we're really close because she goes to the same school as I do. So I've seen her every now and then. But when we first broke up, it was the beginning of winter, and I was miserable. I started looking around my house because I had just moved, and I was so fucking depressed. I was looking around, it was like, I have one more year here. One more year as a kid, essentially, a high schooler. And then I'm out on my own, in college, which is totally bullshit. You're never on your own in the real world. Anyway, I started getting really depressed, and I actually started thinking about suicide. I was really depressed with the way school was going, seeing my ex every day. I felt like I was an outcast to my friends. I started pushing everyone away. I made myself miserable. I put myself through hell. I even found the one place in my new house, because I live in unfinished basements. You see the boards everywhere. I found the one place in my house that had boards close enough together that would support my weight, and I knew exactly how much rope that I needed to get my feet from not touching the ground. Because if, like, with the way my roof is, 6 inches up, you're at the top. And that's really fucking morbid. When I legit thought about that is when it was bad. And one of the two things that helped me was I actually saw Spring Awakening, the musical. Really depressing, but it gave me hope. Like, even with all this horrible shit going around, because it's all about the injustice of school systems anyway. Even with all this horrible shit going around, people killing themselves, people dying from abortions, abandonment, parental abuse, all of this, you still walk away strong. And that's really inspiring for me, because I had nothing. I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't even talk to my dad. And then the other thing was my friend Christian. He would drive me around all the time, and we would just go for drives. And one day he stopped me in his car, and he looked at me and asked me, he said, "Are you happy?" And I asked him, "Why would you ask that?" And he said, "When you're by yourself, at the end of the day, looking at yourself in the mirror, looking at everything that you've done and thinking through everything, are you happy with yourself?" And I started crying, and I was so pissed because I wasn't. And I told him that I wasn't, and he said that you need to change that then. If you're not happy with yourself, change. Find little reasons to smile, even if they're superfluous. Even if it's just, I caught a shiny sand shrew, which I just did. Smile at that. Even if it's just the fact that you see me for 3 hours of your day, smile about that. Because once you start smiling about the little things, you start actually smiling about everything, and soon you forget why you were frowning and why you were sad in the first place. And so I did. I got better, and he was there. And one of the things that he told me is that whenever I get close to someone, I push them away because I'm afraid of them hurting me. Basic human stuff. And he told me that no matter what, I will never be out of his life. I will always be a part of his life. He will never let me push him out. And that's so reassuring. I mean, especially in this time, I feel really alone. Like, I've felt really, not necessarily depressed, but I'm not as happy as I used to be. I could walk around and I would laugh at myself because here I am, some fucking 18-year-old thug listening to Krispy Kreme, if you know who that is, or Childish Gambino, just walking down, to class, and I'm just like, oh yeah, look at me, I got my fake 80s leather on, got fucking ripped up Vans. Look at me, I'm a theater kid. I'm so cool, And I started thinking a lot, and I started looking at nothing but the negatives, and I still am a little bit. I'm letting some of the negative stuff get in my life right now, which it's I understand because it's also finals week, a couple relationship stuff, just not working well with people right now because I'm starting to push them out again, which isn't cool, But it's been hard for me this past couple weeks. And in all honesty, talking to you guys has made me so much better. I mean, one of the statuses I put, I don't remember what it was, but it was honestly a plea. I was feeling down, and I told you guys that I might not be around too much longer, I think. And instantly, you guys responded, and you took time out of your day to let me know that you'd be there for me. And that made me think, why am I not there for you? There's always someone there. And so now I'm getting better. I'm laughing again, which is always good. I find reasons to smile. But I want to let you guys know that you're not alone. No matter what you think. Okay, so you've been single for 4 years. Oh my gosh, you're still a virgin. Oh no, you don't have someone to be with on Christmas. I know that sounds really rude to say, but it's totally fine. You're around people who love you. You're around your parents. You're around your siblings. Hell, my sister and I aren't the best of friends, but goddamn do we love each other. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my sister. Even in our worst times, I know she loves me, and I know my parents love me, no matter how far apart they are and where they are. My parents love me. Your parents love you. Your family loves you. Your friends love you. Hell, I love you. Not in a romantic way because, I don't know, I haven't taken you guys out to dinner yet. Maybe if you're really nice. I'm just kidding. About the dinner part. Yeah. But we feel like we're alone a lot. But we never really are. When I feel alone, I think about all the people that I've met and all of the people who have touched my life and have changed me. The little things that I do that I picked up from other people because they're good traits and they're something that make me happy. I think about all the people in my life, and I know I'm not alone. I may be physically alone. People might not be around me, or I might be doing my own thing and choose to be alone. But I am never alone because someone is always out there looking out for me, who loves me and who will be there for me, no matter what. And I want to let you guys know that I am here for you. I will always be here for you, as often as I am able. And I am encouraging you to be, I want to use prolific, but that's not the word, but I want you to be involved in this community because we are a community. We spend time with each other. I spend most of my day talking to you guys. I feel like I know you and I've not even met you, And so I want all the other admins out there, Elliewood, Neffany, Garrick, Joshua, Colm, one of my favorites, Kamina even. I want you guys to let everyone know that you're still there for them. Even if it's just the same group of people, I want you guys to know that we are here for you. And if you need help, we're here to listen. We may not be the best people to talk to. I may have to tell you to, talk to a counselor, talk to an adult, talk to your parents. But I'm going to be here for you as much as I can and as much as you let me. And so I want to wish you guys a very happy Christmas or a happy, hold on a sec, 6th night of Hanukkah. And whenever Kwanzaa begins, a happy Kwanzaa. I want to wish you guys a happy new year. I hope that those of you going through rough times find the silver lining. Always look for the good in things. And I hope you move past it so much, because you deserve to be happy, and you are truly happy if you let yourself. And those of you that are doing great, hell yeah, help the people that need it. I want you guys, at the end of the day, to look in the mirror and be able to say, I'm Legalt the Hurricane, and I am happy. Because I am happy. And I want you guys to be happy. Because I fucking love you guys. Alright. Stay sharp.